Hey everyone, Alex here. If you've been following the housing market lately, you've probably noticed the word foreclosure showing up a lot more often. And yeah, it is absolutely true. Foreclosures across the US are up nearly 20% compared to this time last year. And according to new data from ATTOM, more than 101,000 properties received foreclosure filings just in the third quarter of 2025. Now, that's not 2008 level panic, but it's enough to get everyone's attention. So today, we're going to be breaking down why foreclosures are rising again, the 10 metros hit the hardest, and what this all means for both homeowners and buyers as we head into 2026. But before we dive into all of this, we put these videos together to help you stay informed. If you can do me a huge favor and hit that like button, it really means a lot, and it helps push this video out to others who need this information. All right, with that said, let's dive in and let's talk about what exactly is happening here. Experts say this isn't just one reason, it's a perfect storm of financial pressure points. We're talking about high housing costs that stretch budgets to the breaking point, rising insurance premiums and property taxes, especially in Florida and California. We've been talking about this for months right now, and higher interest rates that make refinancing out of trouble almost impossible. Now, according to ATTOM CEO Rob Barber, foreclosure activity has been trending higher all year, with both starts and completions up year over year for consecutive quarters. He adds that while levels are still within historic reasonable range, the persistence of this trend could be an early warning sign that borrowers are starting to feel the strain. Now, let's rewind for a second. How exactly does a home actually end up as a foreclosure? It starts when a homeowner misses their mortgage payments. Lenders, they usually won't act after one missed payment. They'll often offer different repayment options to help keep people inside their homes. But if the homeowner can't catch up, what the lender does next is they send out a notice of default. That's a certified letter giving the borrower about 90 days to make things right. And if they still can't pay after that, the lender moves forward with a notice of sale. Now, within about 3 weeks after that, the property goes into a public auction. Now, whoever bids the highest and pays immediately gets the home. Now, if no one buys, well, the property reverts back to the bank and becomes an REO, or real estate owned. And here's where things stand right now. In Q3 of 2025, lenders repossessed 11,723 properties. That's up 33% from last year. That's actually that's a big jump. Now, foreclosure activity isn't the same everywhere. Nationwide, about 1 in every 1,402 homes had a foreclosure filing in the last quarter, but some areas are getting hit way harder than others. Now, here are the 10 metro areas with the highest foreclosure rates. In Lakeland, Florida, 1 in every 470 homes. Columbia, South Carolina, 1 in 506. Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Florida, 1 in 589. Cleveland, Ohio, 1 in 593. Ocala, Florida, 1 in 665. Jacksonville, Florida, 1 in 673. Palm Beach, Florida, 1 in 673. Bakersfield, California, 1 in 675. Las Vegas, Nevada, 1 in 696. And closing it off, Jacksonville, North Carolina, 1 in 699. And yeah, you're not seeing things, or for that matter, hearing things. 5 of those cities are in Florida. The Sunshine State might be the #1 retirement destination in America, but those retirement dollars simply are not stretching like they used to back in the day. With skyrocketing HOA fees, insurance costs, and property taxes, geez, many older residents living on fixed incomes simply can't afford to keep up. Now, one real estate investor told Realtor.com a huge percentage of Florida's residents are retired on fixed income, and those increases are completely unaffordable. That's leading to what he's calling a fire sale of condos, as elderly residents sell or even simply are forced to walk away from their homes they can no longer afford. Now, outside of Florida, well, the pain is spreading as well. Texas, Florida, California are leading the nation in new foreclosure starts, and they also top the list for bank repossessions. Now, each state, well, has its own version of problems. In Columbia, South Carolina, wages haven't kept up to the cost of living. So even with low unemployment, many households, simply can't make ends meet. In Cleveland, Ohio, high property taxes and lower household incomes make homeowners especially vulnerable to financial shocks. And in Las Vegas, where the economy depends so heavily on tourism and hospitality, friends, even a small dip in travel spending can hit this area in incomes very, very fast. So while the exact reasons varies from location to location, the end result is the same. More people are struggling to stay in their homes. Now, let's flip the script, or let's flip this all around, because there is a silver lining here. If you are a buyer, foreclosures can sometimes mean discounts of 10 to 15% below market value. But before you start browsing listings on the cheap, there is a catch. Yeah, no surprise on that. Most foreclosures are sold as is. So what this means is the bank isn't going to fix anything. Not the roof, not the plumbing, not the cracked foundation. And if there are any tax liens or unpaid fees, well, guess what? Those could become your problem once you close. So if you're going to go the foreclosure route, work with a realtor who knows REO properties and can guide you through all the risks associated with them. Done right, well, it can be a really great opportunity. Done wrong, well, it can become a very, very expensive lesson. Now, before anyone hits the panic button, let's put things into perspective here, and let's remember this. We're not anywhere near where things were in 2028. Back then, okay, 1 in every 54 homes got a foreclosure notice. Today, it's 1 in every 1,400. So yeah, there's a bit of contrast between 2008 and where we are right now. It's still low by historic standards. But that said, this steady rise that we're seeing in 2025 is a sign that some homeowners are reaching their financial limits. So if you're one of them, friend, don't wait. Talk to your lender early, explore options, and stay ahead of the curve. And if you're a buyer, well, this might be a great moment to find value in the market that's been tough for years. All right, friends, and that's going to be it for this video. If you happen to be in California looking to buy or sell, I'm a real estate agent right here in Orange County, California. Feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to sit down and help you out. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button down below, subscribe for more housing updates, and don't forget to hit the bell or notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And let me know in the comments down below, are you seeing more foreclosure signs in your neighborhood? Let me know down below. All right, friends, I'm going to be shutting off the cameras as always. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.